Today, I'll show you how to make a Vercel deployment public so you can easily share your project with anyone. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll know exactly where to click in the Vercel dashboard, how to change the visibility of a specific deployment, and how to grab a shareable link you can send to others. First, open your browser and go to Vercel's website. If you're not already signed in, log into your account so you can access your projects and deployments. Once you're in, you'll be taken to your main Vercel dashboard, which shows an overview of your recent activity and projects. In this video, you'll learn how to move from that main dashboard into the area where all your deployments live. Look over to the left-hand side of the screen. You'll see a vertical navigation menu that includes different sections like projects and settings. In that menu, find and click on the option labeled Deployments. This is where Vercel lists each individual deployment created from your projects, including previews and production deployments. After you click on deployments, you'll see a list of entries, each one representing a different deployment. I'll show you the easiest way to pick the one you want to make public. Scan through this list until you find the deployment you're interested in. This might be a specific branch preview or your main production deployment. You can usually identify it by its name, the branch, or the timestamp. Once you've found it, click directly on that deployment entry to open its details page. When the deployment details page loads, you'll see more information about that particular deployment, such as status, logs, and links. I'm going to walk you through how to open the sharing options from here. Look for a button or link labeled Share. This is usually near the top of the page or close to the deployment URL. Go ahead and click on the Share button to bring up the sharing modal or panel. Inside the Share panel, you'll find different options for how this deployment can be accessed. At the bottom of this panel, there should be a setting that controls visibility, often with choices like private, team only, or public. To make this deployment accessible to anyone with the link, select the option labeled Publicly Accessible. This tells Vercel that the deployment should no longer be restricted and can be opened by people who are not part of your account or team. Once you've selected Publicly Accessible, Vercel will usually ask you to confirm the change. This is to make sure you really want to open this deployment up. Click the Confirm button to save your choice. After you do this, the deployment's visibility is updated, and the share settings will now reflect that it's public. Now that the deployment is public, the last thing to do is get the link you can share. In the same share panel, look for a button labeled Copy Link. Click that, and Vercel will copy the public URL of your deployment to your clipboard. You can now paste this link into an email, a chat, or anywhere else you want people to access your live site. And that's it. You went to Vercel, opened the deployment section, chose a specific deployment, used the share option to mark it as publicly accessible, confirmed the change, and then copied the shareable link. You're ready to share your Vercel deployment with anyone who needs to see it.